Good man. Still in Chennai?
No, no, I'm in Mumbai. I'm at home.
Oh yeah. Like you're at home for holidays or?
See, I'm completed with my degree. I'm planning for MS in US.
Oh, okay.
So I just gave my GRE in total and like waiting for the universities like to apply and get the replies and all. So
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
1 year I'm
Good.
here.
And have you shot
Pardon? Hello.
which university? Hey, can you hear me? Hello.
Oh, your voice is lagging. Hello.
Now?
Yeah, now I can hear you. Yeah. Say.
Yeah. So like, which universities have you shortlisted?
It's UCLA, Georgia Tech. Then yeah, like there are many. RPI, Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute. Then then which one it is? NCSU and yeah, yeah, like two three more. I'm not sure like yet. Still planning on some other universities. The same error occurred, dude. What to do?
The game is still.
Huh? अरे नहीं नहीं.
Stable.
Hello Panda, your voice is cutting in middle. I don't know why. It's cutting down.
Can you hear me now? Hello.
I can hear you, but sometimes your voice cuts down. Like it's completely blank. Can't hear you. Anything.
Wait, almost.
See, it's gone again.
What?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but your voice goes in middle, while you speak.
Yeah. Wait. Almost to the other channel. Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Fine. Better.
yeah, better.
I don't think.
Are you saying something? Because I can't hear you.
When my game window is open, I cannot hear you.
Are you on push it off?
No, no, I'm not. I'm using normal. What is that normal? Exact.
Activity.
It's already the threshold is.
Just make it
Yeah,
automatic. It will work. Like I don't know. It's cutting off.
yeah. It's on automatic. Yeah, yeah. Automatically determine input sensitivity. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. I don't know. There's some issue with Discord. It's crashing. It just crashed again.
Not for me.
Redemption, can you hear me?
Yeah, your voice is clear now, better than before.
Yeah, yeah. I think there's something loading in my game. Or this was downloading something.
Mm-hmm.
This is like a second update. First day they had 5 GB, 7 GB on top of whatever
See, my
120
download
GB.
completed today itself because I was not playing this COD. Loco wanted to
Uh
play,
huh.
so I gave him my account. So today I started playing. Yeah, today I
It's
got like
fun,
7
dude.
GB update, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Like on the first day there was initial 129 GB auto download. Then on
Mm-hmm.
the same day itself there was a first day update. That was another 5 GB.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I added you to the party. Did you join? Did you
I'm
start
scanning
yet?
files. Just a second.
Oh yeah, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, yeah, that happened to me too on the first day.
Yeah,
Too.
it's halfway done, almost there.
Yeah, it'll take some time, but it's fine. Yeah.
So which mode are you playing now?
Me, I'm exclusively I played a bit of gunfight first. Realism, gunfight, and ground war. Mostly ground war, 90% ground war.
Achha. So it's like a 5v5 thing or something else.
Realism is 5v5. No, realism is more like what? It's a 12-man squad, so I think it's about 6v6 or something.
Okay.
So realism is that, but in realism, it's more like insurgency. You don't have any HUD, nothing. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you don't know your bullet count or anything. Okay,
Directly
so
like few
it's
bullets
very
and
realistic.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Have,
So you don't know how much is the bullet count when you run out of bullets and all. And
Mhm.
minimap only comes in when you call for the UAV or on. Otherwise, there's no minimap as well. So that's realism. If you played insurgency, it's like that. Realism is pure insurgency.
Okay.
And gunfight is nice actually. It's more interesting. It's 2v2, and you're given random loot to fight.
Okay.
Okay. So it's more like a standoff sort of thing. You're given random loot and you're given like 1.5 minute to finish off the other side. There are 10 matches basically,
Yeah, I think I've seen that
and
video, Nvidia's video
yeah,
of 2v2.
amazing that is a gunfight.
Yeah.
Like it's very tense thing. Then ground war is like 64-man thing. So you're what is that, 32 versus 32 fight.
Okay, yeah, like Battlefield type of.
Yeah, like Battlefield. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but this thing is more fast paced and it's kind of fun actually. This is like what Battlefield 4 was. Battlefield sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. See,
Yeah.
I played only one mode that is quick match, and I don't know what it is playing,
Yeah,
but
in quick match you don't get ground war and you won't get realism. So
okay,
in quick match you all get is domination, that cyber attack thing and all.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah, it's almost 90% done. Just
yeah, yeah,
there.
yeah. That's fun. It's fun. Ground war is actually fun because it's extremely tense. You get to fly helicopters and shit, call in some airstrikes and all that bullshit. And maps are really cool, as in like
Yeah, one more thing, like my textures, everything is on full, but I'm not getting that vibrancy and like what we say, the clearance of image and all. It's not there. It's faded kind of
mate, are
the
you
textures.
running this? No, no, because what will happen is if your game has not downloaded complete shaders for the, so you download the initial game, then there's like in between the game, right? It'll tell you that it's downloading shaders for some maps and shit. So it'll keep downloading it, and you'll have to change your graphics setting. If you have it full, as in what is texture resolution as you kept it as high itself, you have
Uh-huh.
to keep everything high then.
Yeah, it's everything on high.
Yeah, that should work. Mine is medium, more or less, but
You're
should
playing on
work.
SLI, right?
Yeah, yeah, but it still doesn't do it. I want to keep the 78. I'm getting what, 80 FPS. That's it. With 1080p, with my texture at texture, only texture resolution is high, but the filtering is normal. The anti-aliasing is in the middle. Anti-aliasing is in T2X.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. All blur disabled, but screen space reflection is off. Occlusion is off. Particle lighting is normal.
So which servers are you playing on Asia?
Yeah, no, actually, so here's the thing. It'll put you in Asia only, but it might just put you in random this thing, you know. Like sometimes it might be Singapore, sometimes it might be something else.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a, and if you don't get the match, they'll put you in a EU server.
Okay. Yeah, like stop gelling.
But the ping here is not that. I mean, like it's very sort like how Battlefield is when you can play in 100 millisecond. Aram you can play.
Acha, acha.
Like there's no massive stutter or anything.
Cool.
Because most of the time I get into matches which are 100 120 milliseconds.
So if I turn on RTX, will it not? I mean ray tracing. So will it like
Your
decrease the performance?
FPS is gonna drop to it. Like it's a free fall. You'll be running 60 under 60
Oh,
more or less. Yeah.
okay, okay.
Oh, that ground you should in on if you play ground war then you'll get those starters because I was reading a lot of reviews on that like for running full RTX you what it's recommended is 16 GB RAM and 4K full RTX and with everything you only get 60 FPS. That is 60 not steady also. It's more like it'll just keep jumping around.
No, mine is not 4K. It's 1080p resolution.
Yeah, you can play you can try around with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
See, there's a 10 MB update. I just updated and starting the game.
yeah, you can full on with RTX and all.
Hmm.
If you get anything more than if you get about 100 FPS is more than enough in this.
See, without RTX, like last few matches, I was getting 130, 140 kind of. But with RTX, I was
Yeah,
getting 100. So that's what I don't know.
yeah, that's more. That's happy.
For that match, quick match. I don't know about others. So one more thing I was
So it
asking
depends
was,
on the map. So the ground war is a huge map.
uh,
Okay, so there'll be a lot of elements there,
mhm.
right? So it might just stutter, but there might be a frame drop here and there. The face might drop
Should
somewhere
I
in
run
some
my
place.
game on safe mode?
On what?
Safe
No,
mode.
no, just press no, dude. That
Okay.
shit is just annoying. If you run it on safe mode, when you come in the menu, will be everything will be black. There won't be any 3D rendering. You'll only see you won't see that character running around and shit.
Oh, okay.
I actually like playing like what how many hours I've done. I watched on day one itself, and I've played 17 hours.
Well, what level are you on?
What?
What level are you
I'm
on?
46. 46.
Okay. Mine is two. Just carry me.
It's okay. Dude, so many campers, dude. You can easily shoot them. Like everyone will take the fucking sniper. So there are two maps. One is kind of open map, sort of quarry-like map, like how your Miramar is. The other map is very urban map. Okay, so you can actually climb on every building's rooftop, and all of these fuckers will go be on the rooftop and will be sniping bullshit. Okay, and you can just take a helicopter, go on top of them, and I've a lot of times I've just killed people with helicopter. Just the blades, you just cut it off.
With blades you can. Okay.
Yeah. So the blade, if they touch it, they become mush. Okay, like this, the bloods. You get that blood splatter, and you get this very nice sound. Like a person dying. Ass sound comes up. Amazing shit that is.
See,
That
I
is
joined your
crazy, dude.
party. So,
Yeah. Well, I'll start now. Hey, you wanna play ground war or you wanna play something small first?
oh fuck it, man. Again it happened.
What?
Acne, AMF, disk error, fatal error.
You know what? Do one thing. Okay,
Yeah.
put bring your textures to instead of high, make it normal. Okay, I'll tell
No,
you
it was
what.
by
Just try
default high,
this.
so I didn't think anything.
No. That's all. I get it. Just do this. Okay.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm starting again, yeah.
Yeah. You put your texture as wait. You'll say the VRAM usage right
No,
on the
it's
top.
like fatal error.
No. When you go to graphics, there'll be something called VRAM usage
Okay.
thing. There'll be a bar on top right. You turn it off. Just make sure that you don't exceed 70% of it. Okay.
See, it was 50, I guess. I remember, yeah.
Sick. So textures, just make it normal.
Yeah, I
Because
will just
yeah,
try. I will try.
yeah.
I think it's something
Uh,
else. I don't know.
did your installation like when you were installing not installing as in like when you're downloading the game did it get interrupted?
Yeah, like once power cut happened, so it interrupted twice, I guess.
Okay. Probably it didn't download the file because
I did
they
check
might have
the scan
probably.
repair, but it just downloaded an MB file and it's running. Let's see. I'm decreasing the graphics. Textures, normal.
Yeah, particle quality make it low because it's actually bad
Okay.
because if yeah, the thing is like they'll be shooting and you'll see a lot of flashes with it. You won't actually make out where the enemy is half the time because of it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, keep bullet impacts. Desolation is all. Okay. Keep desolation all so that you can see far.
Okay.
Shadow map. Keep it. I've kept it normal.
Okay.
Catch disable. Sun shadows disable.
Okay.
Particle lighting normal. I've kept. Okay.
Yeah.
AO disable. SSR disable. Anti-aliasing you can keep wherever you're as much as it permits. It's for you.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a second. I'm getting a call. Yeah. Yeah. Just keep everything low. I mean, whatever it was,
Yeah,
just
fine, fine.
normalize it. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it's
should work fine.
yeah, applied everything in your lobby.
Yeah. So yeah, you wanna play the big one or you wanna play something small first?
Anything, man. I'm all okay. Just let me know
Oh,
what to do. I will follow.
okay. That we'll play ground war. It's easier. You can actually, you
Yeah,
know,
fine.
we'll get time to discuss and stand in one place because all the other ones are smaller maps and it's proper CS:GO like fights.
So how long is it? Like 40 minutes or something?
Oh no, it's like BF. There's what 11-minute timer. I think 10 or 11 minutes. Either you capture all objectives or timer gets done. If you capture all objectives, then there's a 30-second countdown and the game ends after that. There's like a nuke thing happens.
Man, again it crashed. Really.
Never cancel.
It's map thing, I guess. Uh, did you find a match?
I did find a match, but your game crashed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you should re-download the whole game again.
Really, man. Like it's 120 GB and Mumbai. I'm having 25 Mbps. It's gonna take time.
That that'll be like what 3 hours, 4 hours.
No, it will be like longer. 25. No, I'm not. That too, I'm not getting full 25 Mbps. It's 15 to 20 in middle of that. Yeah.
No, no, wait. So in like you're talking about Mbps, right? The capital
Small one.
BPS,
Small one.
small. So that is about 2.5 Mbps,
Yeah. While downloading, I'm having
2.53 mm,
1.5 something.
1.5 hundred.
Capital
Okay. Uh,
Mbps. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. It's probably what. Oh, you'll have to keep it overnight, basically,
Yeah.
for an overnight download
I'm
because
beginning the scan again. Let's see. Final scan. Otherwise, I will stop.
yeah, I think there's some file missing because that is a map file.
See, previous time it was something other map. This time it is something other. Like new map pops in. This map missing. Next time I restart, new map missing. I don't know why.
Yeah, I think the file has not. I mean, either you have not. The file hasn't been downloaded properly, which seems like the case because your download if was interrupted should work, but it's a new game, right? Like, these guys, AAA, half the time they fuck up most of them. The first day there was so much issues.
Mm-hmm.
When I down the we had this there was a dev error 6165. Everyone was getting it. Like you're in the game, like the game will be going fine, and halfway through the game you just get thrown out. You get this dev error 6165. Check Reddit, then almost everyone is getting it. So it turns out that like if you go somewhere near your VRAM usage, suddenly it peaks and it just crashes. Then after that, they released the day one patch the same night, 5 GB patch. Then sorted that one. Then there are other minor issues. Like in some cases, what happens is you can actually wall. You can see there was like
Wall
inbuilt
hacking.
wall hacks. Yeah, in because the textures don't load. So in between when you play, it shows that there are some shaders which are still installing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but you can continue playing it. And when you play that and you're in some completely new map which hasn't been, the shaders haven't been installed, you can actually see through everything. But you don't realize sometimes it's a wall, so you'll be just shooting randomly. And like
Yeah,
the bullet will
it's a
be
wall.
just flying there. Then you realize it's a wall. The guy's on the other side. So that I think I don't know if they've sorted that or what.
Didn't expect this from COD guys. Like,
Yeah, dude, first day. No, not bad. Dude. We're getting matches in like first few minutes. So, everyone is on ground war. Like there's a wait time and shit. But I
yeah,
think it's really cool. Yeah.
like about half an hour ago, I played one complete match and there was no error. Right now, I'm facing few errors. I don't know what.
Sometimes I'll just these things like that. First day I had that random errors you get, some stupid errors you get.
For me,
But
it's
day one
always
patch
the
solved
map
it.
error. I don't know why. See, I'm
Yeah,
just checking the
it's,
files. Let's see. Last check. Otherwise,
although
I'll
you just have to
reinstall.
re-download the whole game. Yeah.
Yeah. One thing I can do, like I can just copy copy the folder files apart from map folders, and then I will recopy them in the directory. Then it will automatically download the map files. So I guess it may solve it.
Maybe you can probably do that, but I don't know how will you redirect the folders within. You'll have to actually delete those files.
I'll just delete this map file. That's it. Map folder. I mean.
Yeah, all the map folders and some shader folders. Then, but I don't
Hmm.
know how heavy. I think they are the ones will be really heavy in terms of the size. Yeah.
You are right. Maybe.
The game on my disk is only 112 GB.
Let me check.
Although I downloaded 129, the system requirements say you have to keep 175 GB free.
On my desk, it's
This one,
112.
dude, next November, what, in few days, I've Red Dead Redemption, dude. That shit is also 200 GB. Fuck.
Uh, on
I
my
don't have
desk,
space. Like literally, SSD is full. With this one, Six Siege,
yeah, 6 inch is also 95 GB, I guess.
I
90
can't play
95.
Red Dead.
So you're buying Red Dead Redemption. So by mistake, I paused. Right, it's almost there. Scanning.
Yeah, that's kind
Yeah, playing, playing. Let's see. It's saying no repairs found. GG.
yeah. There'll be definitely something. Just start now. Well, see if hopefully it'll run this time.
Yeah, started.
Stay in a menu for some time. See on top, you get that installing some shaders thing.
Yeah, it happened like while playing last time. Not right now.
If that comes in, you should let it install the shaders. Maybe I think that was interrupted last time. It'll let you play, but it'll throw you out because the first day same thing happened. It happened half in the match.
It's not letting me in the menu also. Same error occurred. I'm reinstalling. Sad.
You'll have to re-download it. Sad. Well, I guess it's anyways worth it. The ground was fun too.
Yeah, like I played one match, it was good. Get the vibes.
Like if you play PUBG and if you have good hands on with the guns, right? Then it's easy to fucking wreck people.
Yeah, it was fun. Yeah, I was like third top killer, you can say, in that match.
Yeah, and in ground war when you do objectives, right? So you'll have those dumbasses who will just come running to you, okay? And they'll just run, come, slide, throw nades and shit, and they won't know holding angles and all. You can wreck one after one after one, get your kill streak, get a missile or some jet or something, kill more of them on top of it.
The map study, no one knows about the maps and all, that's why.
Yeah, initially no one knows it. if you get some good gun, just get on a rooftop. That's it. They'll come to your rooftop. Like they'll come in a helicopter, just shoot the pilot off. Three of them will die. Easy kill. But sometimes you end up with some really good guys. Like the other team will have some really nice placement and all, and they'll fuck you up badly. But most of the time, and it's crossplay also. This one, so you'll find all this Xbox and PlayStation guys in it.
Yeah, yeah, I've seen.
Yeah,
PlayStation
yeah.
guys
So
will.
those guys, if there's an Xbox guy flying a helicopter, you're definitely crashing. Yeah, but easy to shoot them. So they'll be just crouch walking and shit. But the time to kill is really high, man. Like you need like at least a 15 bullet from M4 to kill some guy.
15. Data.
And,
Data.
in realism, it's too realistic. Like one shot headshot, it's dead. It's like playing Six Siege. Three shot to the torso is dead.
Okay. See, I'm the
Yeah,
directory and
that,
I can't find any map files. It's all data 1, 2, 3.
wait, let me see.
There's no map file. No.
But it'll be in. Wait, I'll open up on my this thing. It should be in. It'll have a very fancy name.
It's basically data and there's a folder inside the data and there it goes. Whole data. It's 110 GB.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Yeah, there's data. Da- Data 0.402 shmem. They have index files, but let me see which one is higher in
There's
config
one,
is.
1 GB file. There are like hundreds of them. 108.
Oh yeah, the inside data. Each of them with a different ID. Yeah, okay. You can't even find which one is what.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much fucked up. Yep.
There should be one config file, right? Like there is usually a one config file which will point to the thing. I'm not able to even find that.
Previous like versions of Modern Warfare, they used to have
File
that map
system
folder.
checks.cfg. Yes, there's a config file. Just go to main
Okay.
and you'll find if you I don't know how you sort it. There's a CFG file. Just sort by CFG. There's a file system check.cfg file that usually will
CFG
have a
file.
list of files. Yeah, it'll have
So
a list of files.
how should I open it?
CFG, you can open in Notepad actually.
Okay, let me
Just open the Notepad.
try. In Notepad, it's saying this file is used to check the file system. It should not contain anything.
Trolls. Yeah, they don't have more CFG. Even in the data, they have an index. If you see the index, which will have a list of, well, all those are in their own format. You need an XML viewer sometimes to open this, but I think going around all of that is just what you can just you'll have to reinstall the whole thing again.
Hmm. Data 1, 2, 3 till 108.
If you have a friend who has a like faster internet,
Uh-huh.
just put it in a go to his place and download the game on his USB drive or something, then copy back and
USB. 120 GB. Okay. Hard disk maybe. Let's see.
you'll have to do that way if it has to be fast. No, I couldn't find any CFG file.
Internet in Mumbai is still, can say expensive.
Which one? A
Internet
pen
in
drive.
Mumbai, it's like still expensive, dude. Like getting 100 Mbps, you need to pay around 3,000 to 4,000 per month.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Chennai was way cheaper, dude. 900
Yeah,
to 1,000 something.
yeah. I pay for two. I have at home. I have 200 Mbps, and
Uh-huh.
for that I pay what 1,300 bucks. I pay.
Yeah, South is cheap. in
Yeah.
with respect to internet. It's cheap.
And Bombay needs good fast internet because it's a financial center. Yeah, most of your stock exchanges are there, so everyone would need like fast internet.
Yeah, it's
It's a cloud
costly.
data center as well.
Hmm.
Yeah, I got fuck 3 grand.
Yeah.
Like you're living in a different country. So your inflation prices are different than our inflation prices.
Most of the people are having Hathaway over here, and they pay around 15 1600 for 50 Mbps. So, yeah, not more than that.
You know,
That too, my
like
connection
what
is
do you?
DSL, so I need to bring up the fiber line and all.
Oh
So,
yeah, that's why the fluctuations.
mhm.
Speed shared line. You-
It's a
Get
remote
get it.
connection, no? That's why.
Don't you have those Geo guys? I don't know. What is that?
Uh,
Geo broadband or
they're
whatever.
not
Has
yet active over here. I don't know how much time will they take. Let's see.
they're making big fuss about cost and everything. Like unlimited 100 Mbps, and there's a Gbps thing, and you get a phone and you get a TV and bullshit
Yeah,
whatnot.
like you pay for 1 year or something, 2 year,
Yeah,
5 years. It's
that's
nice.
it.
I've
Yes.
seen that. But it has FPP around 300 GB or something minimum plan.
Yeah, for a person, he's getting a TV and all, he won't mind. Plus, he'll have a Geo phone, which means a 3 GB per day on the phone he's gonna get.
Also, they're providing a console like a Geo console that plays FIFA and shit with a graphic card
Yeah,
dedicated to it.
all this thing. Yeah, they'll do initially. Then after that,
Fuck it.
that's it. Like how they did with the Geo, this thing.
Yeah,
All free shit for first year, get customers, and that's it. Ta-ta. Just fuck her.
marketing.
Fuck,
That's great.
fuck customs.
I don't feel like uninstalling the game right now. Let's see. Check
Sure.
for updates. Checking for updates. No update found. GG. Chalo man, see ya then. Bye bye.
Cool. Listen, so let me know when your game is ready and set.
Yeah,
We'll play some COD. Yeah.
sure, sure. Yeah, it's fine, it's fine.
Cool, man.
Yeah, chalo, bye then.
Cool, man. Take care. Good luck with your thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank you, thank you.
Use smokes if you have.
Yeah.
Scout him.
On the rock, prone on
Wait.
this rock. Good, is good.
Oh wow.
You hit him. You hit him. Sid, did you hit him? He hit me.
Yeah. Oh shit.
He missed him and that hit me in the head.
I don't believe this shit.
Wait till you
Enemy
see
UAV online.
the. No, 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 no.
All right, everybody, what is up? It's Thunder. Welcome back, and this is my first Modern Warfare commentary. That is not beta gameplay. This is the first post-release Modern Warfare commentary. I'm playing some free-for-all. As you guys know, I told you there's no way I could play Team Deathmatch in this game. Really not feeling the ground war mode because it's basically Battlefield with kill streaks, and I'm not a Battlefield player, man. I'm a Call of Duty player. I want to play Call of Duty. I don't want to play Battlefield. You know, so I'm over here trying to play some free-for-all, but I don't think I like free-for-all either, fellas. I mean, I've played at least 15 or 20 free-for-all matches, and I have not gotten to... Nobody has. Not one person in my lobby has gotten to 30 kills. It usually tops out around anywhere from like 18 to like 26. This game right here, I went ham. And you guys, I won't spoil the ending, but you guys are going to see. But anyway... Modern Warfare rebooted, fellas. How you guys liking it? Now, before I start pooping all over this game, let me tell you what I do like about this game, okay? I like the graphics look great. The sound engine is incredible, especially the footsteps. Oh my goodness, man. You go from playing COD World War II where you can't hear footsteps at all. Then you coming over here, it's like everybody wearing, you know, like gold-plated Timberlands running around on an aluminum floor. Like, you can hear... You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, you can hear footsteps. It's like... MW3